What's going on, Master Duel fans? James here again. At the time recording that this video is getting posted, happy new format to everybody, and of course, more product dropped from the shop, and all I can say is, this has definitely gone quite well. So, anyways, first things first, as we continue on in the adventures as of what I call Best of Lady Deck Series, Cute and Cuddly Deck Series, however you guys wanted to call it. Anyways, first things first on this video, starting off fresh with Rikka, aka Season 27 deck, and with this hand, it's manageable, I think. I don't even know. Glamour, getting Petal, there's the Ash, Mudan, Chibi Petal, Search, Primula Special, Mudan getting the Field Spell, set the Tranquility, level up Primula by 2, Xyz Shoken into Kanzashi, and then Board State. Tranquility, reborn a plant, but if I were to have at least 2 plants in my graveyard in terms of legal targets, by attributing 1 monster that they have, thanks to the field spell, I reborn 2 plants. Then, Sheet, target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls, and then I have the option to tribute a monster. It makes it so that not only do that targeted monster can't use the effects, but the targeted monster can be snatched, stolen, and then Kanzashi, upon tributing something, detaches 1 to reborn any monster from either grave, but negate its effects, and on top of that, it becomes a plant. On your mark, get set, duel. For Cyber's Synchron. Okay, no leads yet. Actual Synchron deck. Junk Converter discarded for Synchron Carrier. Normal summon it. Extra normal Junk Synchron. Now, in this position, there was an opportunity for the opponent to make Junk Speeder, and have I decided to let this go? That basically screams a clean getaway with the opponent's Synchro summoning shenanigans that involves Junk Speeder. So what I'm going to do is trigger the Sheet, tribute Cyber Synchron, take the Junk Synchron, Kanzashi, detach Mudan to revive the Cyber Synchron, Rhoda for Junk Synchron on the follow-up, Tranquility, tribute Junk Synchron, revive Mudan, and Rikka Petal. Con, set the glossed out Glamour for Snowdrop, tribute the Cyber Synchron, special off herself and Princess, Petal for Princess, Snowdrop, level modified to 4, Xyz Shoken into an honorary Plant Xyz monster, number 50, Black Ship of Corn. If you aren't too familiar with this, back in the day, Xyz staple, rank 4, Dark Plant, 2100 attack, 1500 defense. Soft once per turn. The turn you use Black Ship's effect, this card, aka the copy of Black Ship, cannot attack. The case is detach 1, target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls with attack less than or equal to this card. Send, not destroy, but send it to the graveyard, and if you do, burn your opponent 1000 damage. Xyz Shoken into Rikka Queen Strenna. We all know what's up with Strenna. Strenna, normally, I usually get Glamour in terms of recursion off from Strenna, but since I figured that the game state is getting simplified, I decided to grab Sheet so that the opponent shouldn't be able to go any further. Kanzashi to attack. 24, 2000, 21, and 1 set. On your mark, get set duel. Get 1 signal counter. Normal junk synchron. Princess shuffle. Tribute Strenna to negate it. Strenna Kanzashi for Cyber Synchron. And Strenna for Sacred Tree Beast. Junk over Cybers. And then the Synchron player scoops. And this next matchup, based off from those sleeves of mine, as you guys saw, transitioning from the Rikka to the Weather. When it comes to the history that I had experience with the Weather, seasons 5 and 6 were basically the first time ever I played this cute and cuddly deck, and the Weather, realistically, can be annoyed to some degree, but at the same time, if you're able to control the board, then you should be in a pretty good spot. Set, normal rain, and pass. Dragon Shrine. Toss out Blue Eyes, toss out Whitestone of Ancients. Set 2, before the opponent ends the turn, DD Crow the Stone of Ancients, and pass. Flip up Thunder Canvas, normal Thunder, Thunder, send away the Thunder Canvas for the Snow Canvas. 12, 17, same battle phase, Rain Banish for the Forecast. Forecast. Place the Rainy Canvas. Return that set spell trap, all from Thunder effect, courtesy of the Rainy, and pass. Thunder, Thunder, Banish for Rainbow Canvas. Rain, Rain's actual effect, place the Rainbow Canvas to the field, and phase, Rain Banish, kick back the set card to the hand. There's Max C. Chain Callby. Rain. Thunder. Normal Cloud. Link off Rain and the 2 spells for the Weather Painter Rainbow, aka Arceal. When it comes to Arceal, if you guys aren't too familiar about Weather, specifically Arceal, she is the real boss of the deck, so let's see why the animation on Arceal. 3 of the Weather monsters is what it takes to make it normally, but as you guys noticed, the Weather Forecast has a side effect where if I were to perform a Link summon of the Weather Link monster, I can also use my Weather canvases from the back row as if they are monsters. So especially the fact that if you have Forecast and Cloud paired up together, you're basically essentially Link summoning for 3 with just 1 card. For free if you use a monster. When it comes to Arceal, aside from the last line or the middle of the text about the banish then come back from the canvas cards, first line of text. When your opponent would special summon a monsters, more than one, as a quick effect, send this link summon card to the graveyard, negate the summon as it never hit the field, and if you do, destroy those monsters, more than one. And then, when a card or effect is activated as a quick effect, any of the weather painters that Arceal points to, 3 bottom arrows, the side effect is banish this as cost, Omni negate, and if you do, destroy that card. Also, love the glossed out feature of Arceal. Cloud, put back the 2 spell canvases, 15, 17, Arceal lethal, droplet, save, courtesy of Forbidden Droplet. Same battle phase, Thunder, banish, get snow, forecast, extra summon snow, snow places cloudy, and pass. And then Blue Eyes players scooped. And transitioning over from the weather back to the Charmer, and with this hand, literally unplayable. Okay, so could be any fish. So lifeless leaf fish. Upon summon, Armageddonite of any fish type except lifeless leaf fish. And then banish this from grave, target 3 fish monsters in your graveyard, shuffle them back, draw 1. Each effect once, so mini Pot of Avarice for fish. Lifeless, toss out Crystal Shark. If this card is used for the Exceed Shogun of a number monster, it can be treated as a level 3 or 4. If it's in your hand or graveyard, target 1 water monster anywhere on the field, special it out, but banish it whenever it leaves. And if you do, cut the attack of that monster in half. Also, can't special from the extra deck except Exceed. And based off from those sleeves, the good old Exceed. Also, Abyss Shark. If this card is used for the Exceed Shogun of a number, so same clause. If all monsters you control are water, minimum of 1, you can special this from your hand, and if you do, add 1 level 3, 4, or 5 fish monster from deck to hand, except Abyss Shark. And to turn you to this, you cannot special except water. Also, double the first battle damage inflicted to your opponent this turn by your number monster battling another monster. Each effect, or using this effect, once per turn. Abyss Shark, getting Silent Angler, free special if you happen to control the water, but the thing is, if you do that from the hand, you cannot special summon monsters from your hand for the rest of the turn. Basically, make sure this is the very last thing in terms of special summon from the hand. Special Silent Angler. Glossed out Silent Honor Arc. We all know what's up about 101 from back in the day. When Legacy of the Valiant first came out, 101 used to be around $100 in terms of first printing, somewhere between $50 to $100 upon debut release. Detach 2 at the same time, target 1 special summon monster your opponent controls in face-up attack position, plus 1 material. Great against Link monsters. And then if this face up card on the field will be destroyed by battle or card effect, detach one instead. So built-in saving grace. Crystal Shark, target Abyss. Exige Shoken into Valiant Shark Lancer. Man, apparently opponent must have been going hard on the glossed out UR Shark cards. 2 level 5s in general is what it takes to make it. Also, for some reason, it is a Beast Warrior, for some reason, of a water, rank 5, 2500 attack, 1600 defense. Target one monster your opponent controls, detach one, and if you do, kill it. Normally, it works on your turn, but if you happen to control another Water XZ, it is actually a quick effect. If another Water XZ you control gets killed by battle or card effect while you control this monster, place one spell from your deck to the top of the deck, so stacks you up literally any spell in any shape or form. Each effect once per turn. And 2 set. Top decks Hita, this changes everything. And originally, I thought of using Infinite Impermanence on either one of those monsters, but it made me think it just doesn't do enough, to be quite honest. So I said to myself, you know what? I'm going to make sure that the Imperm is going to get set as of main phase 2. Field spell, Awakening Possessed, Normal to Hita, draw one, Valiant Shark Lancer. Wait, does this not, oh, the detach is on resolution. Sounds familiar. Also, Hita exists, meaning the first monster effect that the opponent tries to resolve ends up negated. Jutsu Nefarious. Battle. Nefarious over Valiant Shark Lancer instead of 101 first, just to make sure that the spell stacking to the top of the deck is not going to happen. And then Shark players scooped. And this next matchup, transitioning over from Charmer to Solfachord. When it comes to the experience of Solfachords, seasons 7 and 8 is the first time I happened to play the deck. And of course, we got new technology in terms of new cards for Solfachords. So, first things first, if I ever happen to find it real fast. And of course, we discussed the cards earlier about Pendulum Evolution and Exceed the Pendulum. It's from the reference video of Lord of Dimensions booster set in Master Duel. I'll leave that in the description below so that you guys can check it out as a reference. And then... oh, also forgot, before we get into this game, the 2 Royal Rare Musea, quick story time by the way, it was my 28th birthday, obviously, currently 30 now, so 2 years ago on May 12th, when I opened up more packs of Artistic Angels, just to attempt to get the whole entire main deck and extra deck at least glossed out minimum, for some reason 2 copies of Grand Solfachord Musea came up as a royal, and I said to myself, you know what? I'm actually going to pick this deck up as my first and only pendulum from a long time ago, and I was able to keep the entire core since. Also, this was actually my first pendulum deck in terms of coming back into learning the system ever since Draco Slayer in TCG Land. But otherwise, picking up 2 of these copies, it made me think they are pendulums and they are ladies as well. So I said, this deck is definitely coming home. Anyways, with this hand, extremely solid. Cutia, Duelist Alliance, Ash Blossom, keeping Duelist Alliance in check. Normal Cutia, getting the Dreamia, Special, Beyond the Pendulum, Beyond getting Coolia Scaled, PS1 Dreamia, Grand Solfachord, Coolia. Now, when it comes to this board, aside from the usual extra 100 for each face-up pendulum, so we only got the 2 for 29. When it comes to Grand Solfachord Coolia, first of all, love the artwork of this card, and second of all, when it comes to your opponent activating a card or effect as a quick effect, if I were to have an Solfachord with an odd scale from the pen zone to which this card points to, 3 downward arrows, which is really good, negate the activation, and if you do, you can have the option to toss out 1 Solfachord pendulum from your main deck to the extra deck, as long as that target is an even scale. Special Ecclesia, Specials Albaz, discard Golden, Coolia to negate, Runic Golden Droplet, Hugin. Whoa! Negate Albaz, Elitia tossed out, Hugin, discard the Quem, Coolia kill off the Hugin, Fountain, Hugin go back, Fountain, last card, let's see what you can do. Slumber as the last card, and we lose Chalice, Gracia, Dreamia. Fountain, recycle 2. Oh? If a monster is banished face up outside of the damage step, and it doesn't matter how it's banished? Wow. Banish this from field or graveyard, special 1 light spellcaster from your hand or graveyard, whose attack equals its own defense. But the thing is, any of the, Ecclesia and glossed out Quem. Wow. Quem special, last 2 cards. Quem, toss out. Serious? Send 1 Albaz or 1 card that mentions it. Yep, she does send a copy. So 2 monsters for SP. Wait, what? If this card is link summoned using a Fusion, Synchro, XZ, or Link. Oh, he only used the main deck monsters. Okay. So, based off from the board, SP can just quickly banish any of the 2 monsters, including a monster you control. And on top of that, Fountain is there. Ecclesia, Incredible Ecclesia, to the hand. There's the Max C. There's Flashing Fire, killing off one of the special summon monsters. And we lost out Cutia and Duelist Alliance. Fountain, recycle 1. Duelist Alliance, SP. Kulia kill the SP. Let's see. Since Kulia stayed because she happened to kill SP, it has to be exactly 2 face-ups, not up to. So as a result, it resolves without effect. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, Pendulum Evolution. Question is, how much impact can we get off from Pendulum Evolution? Not too much, because opponent dropped Max C. Pendulum Evolution. There's the Golden Droplet. Munin. Hugin. Kulia. Negate the Fountain to completely turn it off from quick play runic spells from hand for the next 2 turns. And then, of course, Hugin is there. So, normal Dreamia. Dreamia over Hugin. Kulia for 27. And pass. Special Ecclesia. Bestial branded runic. Magnamut. You know, the sad part is the extra deck monsters, in terms of the Solfachord extra decks and Pendulum extra decks, are basically lights and or darks. This completely auto loses to Bestials, but every other attribute in terms of Solfachords, Bestials normally cannot touch you. Also, I keep forgetting that in Master Duel, Baron is still legal, which is nuts. Baron, kill off Kulia, runic quick play spell triggered, battle phase skipped. Switch to defense, set 1, and pass. Golden Droplet for Gary, recycle 2. Bestial Lebellion for Saurenier. Saurenier, Banish Beyond. Tribute for the Bestial Lebellion. Saurenier, Foolish Baldrake. Baron, Chalice on Gary. Wait, what? Did my opponent just backed out? I mean, I was in a losing game state, but free win is a free win, I suppose. And last but not least, transitioning from Solfachords, as you guys see on the sleeves, Sarah's sleeves are there, which means pure Traptrix. Normal Pudica. There's the Ash. Pudica into Sarah. And 1 set. Snake Eyes. So, Poplar to start, getting original Sinful Spoils. Poplar into Linkaribo. Poplar, put itself back. OSS. Ah! The new support for Fire King. Now, first things first, love the glossed out P.U.N.K for starters. Now, when it comes to the new support of Fire King, time to go over the depths of the new Fire King portion. If I missed out any, just leave a comment below just in case. Legendary Fire King P.U.N.K. Level 1 Fire Wing Beast. Well, technically, I'ma just let this be sharing the same trait real quick. Fire Kings, in terms of new support, all of them obviously are fire, and then some are beasts, some are beast warriors, and some are wing beasts. And then, yeah, let's go over the new cards. P.U.N.K. Level 1, 500 attack, 200 defense. Hey, rekindling target. Nice. If your monsters that was originally fire is destroyed by battle or card effect, free special from hand, and then upon normal special, add 1 Fire King spell trap from deck to hand, so Shadows of Fire King back row, and then during the next standby phase, after this card was killed and sent to the grave, add this back to the hand. Each effect once. Fire King Avatar Rangbali. Level 4 Fire Beast Warrior, 1600 attack, 200 defense. Another rekindling target. If a face-up Fire King monsters you control gets killed by a card effect outside of the damage step, free special from hand. And then when a spell trap or effect of a spell trap triggers while this card's on the field, this is literally Fire King Avatar Arvada, but for spells and traps. Each effect once per turn. Fire King Courtier Ocanix. Favorite of all Fire King cards. Level 4 Fire Wing Beast. 800 attack, 2000 defense. First of all, Wing Beast? I really do not see that myself when she looks all humanoid. But if it's like one of those phoenixes or a harpy, I totally get. But fantastic artwork on the Ocanix. Anywho, upon normal special, destroy 1 other fire monster in your hand or face-up field, and if you do, add 1 Fire Beast, Beast Warrior, or Wing Beast from deck to hand that isn't Courtier Ocanix. Then, you can, optional, make this card's level become that added monsters. If this card gets killed and sent to the graveyard, special 1, specifically Fire King High Avatar Garunix from your deck in defense. So it tells you the regular big chicken. And speaking of big chickens, Sacred Fire King Garunix, the new and improved big chicken. Level 8 Fire Wing Beast, 2700 attack, 1700 defense. Same claws as P.U.N.K, but the twist is the special summon. It can be from either the graveyard or the hand. Upon normal special, destroy 1 Fire Beast, Beast Warrior, or Wing Beast in your hand, deck, or face-up field that isn't itself. And if you do, this card gains attack equal to half of the destroyed monster's attack it had there until the end of this turn. Each effect once per turn. Fire King High Avatar Karen, the upgradable Karen. During the main phase, as a quick effect, if this card is in your hand, kill 1 other fire monster in your hand or face-up field, and if you do, special this out. If this card gets killed and sent to the grave, special one Fire King monster from your hand or graveyard that isn't itself. Then, does not target, destroy one card anywhere on the field. Each effect once per turn. Fire King Sanctuary. Upon activation, place one Fire King Island, basic, into the field zone, of course, and then once per turn, if a card in your field zone will be killed by a card effect, destroy one fire monster in your hand or face up field instead. So built-in saving grace. And then once per turn, if your opponent special summons a monster more than one, you can immediately after this effect resolves, put up an XZ summon of a Fire XZ using only Fire King monsters. Fire King Skyburn. Target an equal number of Fire King monsters you control and cards your opponent controls, kill them. If a Fire King card, spells and traps included, you control will be killed by a card effect, banish this from your grave instead. One effect per turn and only once that turn, so one effect or the other, can't do both. Echelon of the Fire King. Special summon 3 fire monsters. One beast warrior, one winged beast, one each from your hand, deck, and graveyard, but negate their effects. Also, if you don't do anything to them, they are killed during the end phase. That's gross. And then you can banish this turn, banish this from graveyard. This turn, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects whenever you normal or special a Fire King monsters, more than one. Each effect once per turn. And then the new and improved Fire King XZ. Garunix Eternity, P.U.N.K of the Fire Kings. Rank 8 Fire Pyro, not Winged Beast, Pyro, in terms of the artwork. XZ, 3000 flat on the attack, 2000 defense. 2 or more level 8s to make it. Upon XZ Shoken, destroy all other monsters on the field. So built-in Dark Dust Spirit, detach one, target one spell trap anywhere on the field, kill it, and if you do, extra 500 attack boost. Nice. If this card gets killed while it has material, special summon Fire King monsters from your graveyard up to the number of materials that this card had. So built-in Battling Boxer, Nova Kaiser in terms of the Soul Charge effect. But the thing is, Fire King names only. Each effect once per turn. And is that every card, new card covered? Yes, it is. So P.U.N.K, off from Originals, Sinful Spoils. P.U.N.K get the Fire King Sanctuary. Sanctuary, place the island. Island, kill P.U.N.K for Sacred Fire King Garunix. Sacred Fire King Garunix. Traptrix Trapo Nightmare. Fire King High Avatar Kirin. Still doesn't get the effect, by the way. Kill off Garunix, special to Kirin. Sarah. Maxi. Special Myrmilio. Kill off Sanctuary instead of the island because it's a built-in saving grace. High Avatar Kirin over Sarah. Whoa. SP, banish Myrmilio. And I'm surprised my opponent did not go after Gravediggers. P.U.N.K, Gravedigger, negate take 2000. Storm away the island. If this face-up card in the field zone is sent to the grave or banished, destroy all monsters you control. This is literally the same side effect as Eternal Soul and True Light. Game state simplified. Normal Pudica. Get the Garden. Traptrix Garden. Pudica into Sarah. Extra normal. Traptrix Myrmilio. Myrmilio getting Floodgates. Sarah. Set the Holotea. Holotea activate. Sending the Floodgate. Sarah for Vesiculo. Exige Shoken into Pinguicula. Detach Vesiculo for Arachnocampa. Re-special because there's a Traptrix. Whoa! The animation of Traptrix Adipus, insane by the way. Now, when it comes to Adipus, aside from the usual Link summon can't be touched by traps and all, extra 1000 attack to all Traptrix monsters while there is a normal trap in the grave. And of course, we did the math, and it's lethal. So guys, that's gonna do it for the best of lady decks, cute and cuddly decks in the gold ranks. Now, there may be some back and forth platinums matches, but of course, we'll throw down more best of lady decks and cute and cuddly decks in platinum matches. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And if you haven't already, smash the notification bell to keep yourself constantly updated. And we'll catch you guys next time.